Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So today we got Aster. This coin has been moving absolutely phenomenal since it came out. It's actually been on the market for like what, 6, 7, 8 days. So yeah, we're gonna do full analysis, buy zones, sell zones, trendings, and see how the price is gonna move essentially forward. We got the big trend lines. Okay, now here what we're essentially gonna do is watch. So if we go to 1 hour, as you can see, I draw the first one. What I like to do is I like to draw the first line with the closes, okay, and then the second one is essentially the wicks, and essentially same here. If I go to 30 minutes, you're gonna see we get a close right here, and we get a close right here as well. So usually what happens if we get a close, there's gonna be usually wicks up, which is liquidity grabs. Same as here, we got liquidity grabs down here, and if we go a little bit more right, you're gonna see closes, liquidity grabs. If we actually go to, let's say, 4 hours, you're gonna see many more liquidity grabs, right? Watch, liquidity grabs, you see, bam, 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 right? So these are all the liquidity grabs. So as you can see, the price is moving in this upwards channel, so it's looking very good right now. Now, second of all, let's give you some sells on the buy zones, and I'm gonna explain why everything is where it is. Oh, I need to put these trend lines down. We're gonna use that for later. All right, so we're gonna go first to 1 hour. First, we got the sell zone 3. So every single one is sell zone 1, sell zone 2, sell zone 3. As we can see, the sell zone 3 is in the upwards of this, right? As you can see, the price went up, got rejected, back down, got rejected, got here, got rejected. Okay, so this essentially will be a big liquidity zone where essentially the retail is pushing the price up, and then the market maker is selling into the retail. Okay, so that's why this is a big sell zone 3, and we got a sell zone 2, as you can see right here. Now if we go to 15 minutes, you're gonna see a little bit better. As you can see, the price pushed back up. It got supported, resisted, supported, 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 and then here it got supported, but it broke through. So this is sell zone 2. All right, and then we got a sell zone 1. As you can see, we start back here. The price pushed back up. We got resistance, 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 breakthrough, and then this flipped into a support. And then if we go right, essentially you see right here, and then it got resisted 2 times again. So these are all the sell zones that you pretty much need for now, as long as we don't make the all-time high and then this becomes support. But for now, we got sell zone 1, sell zone 2, and sell zone 3. And of course we need to have buy zones, so we got a first buy zone right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna nope, these two I'm gonna hide, and now it's gonna see better. So if we go back again, we see buy zones right here, so much liquidity, buys and sells, supports, resistance, supports, right? And here it supported, then it resisted, and then of course here it turned resistant to support, and then we got now we are currently trading in this area, which means it's supporting very, very good. And then we got the big one right here. This essentially is going to be a big buy zone, so that's why it's a little bit bigger. The smaller one is smaller, and this one is bigger. So these are 2 buy zones for now. Of course we're gonna have more buy zones, but that's going to be for another video, because we're going to have buy zones here, buy zones here, buy zones here. But of course we're not going to talk about that for now, because we are moving in an upwards position in an upwards channel. So for now that's not needed. These are currently the buy zones and the sell zones that we need. Now I'm going to show you what's happening in the micro level. So yeah, right now it's doing Aster is doing ascending triangle. As you can see, price move back down, move to this zone, got rejected, we support that, and then we are here, right? As you can see, we got all the waves, right? So essentially the price got rejected here, quite multiple times, which means the liquidity and the sell zone 1 is going to be weaker and weaker and weaker. So next time we're probably gonna go here, we are probably gonna see a breakthrough, right? If we got another breakdown, then essentially it's gonna be a very small one, and then we're gonna break through to the sell zone 1. So yeah, we got a ascending triangle. This is usually, it can go either way, but doesn't really matter. We are trading here. As long as we are staying above this, we are bullish for this triangle. But yeah, so yeah, this is Aster. So we got all the buy zones, we got the sell zones, we got the upwards position, but we're not gonna say, oh, the price is just gonna shot up, right? We have to work in the zones, because this is how usually the price moves. So the price could just move like this down, back up, you know, it doesn't really matter how it moves. But essentially we got the 15-minute, 30-minute ascending triangle, we got the buy zones, liquidity zones, sell zones, liquidity zones, and then we got the big trending lines. And this is what you just have to, you know, play with right now. So if the price is essentially gonna move back down here, we'll wait for this bounce zone. If we see a good support, we might push back up. Of course, in crypto we have to play probabilities. We can't just say, yeah, the price is gonna go here, then it's gonna shoot up, right? So we have to play probabilities. We have to look at other metrics as well, but for now this is fine. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the RSI as well. So as you can see on 30 minutes we'll find 15 minutes. As you can see, watch this, 15 minutes overbought. Guess where we were? At sell zone, right? Liquidity zones. So this is the psychology of a market. This is how markets work. So if you know how to spot all of this stuff, it can be very, very good. Now if you go to 5 minutes, we're essentially going to see bam, right? As you can see, we got this. Oops, let me go here. As you can see on 5 minutes, right, this shows even better. And then of course right here we got 2 buy zones, which almost got to a pretty much 3 buy zones. We got one here, second one, and third one, and all of these, you know, managed to push the price back up. So you can check the RSI with the price, with the sell zone, and then you can actually get a really good idea how the price is essentially going to move. Now if we go to 1 hour, you know, still looking good. The price is looking very solid. The RSI is looking good. Now let's check the MACD as well. MACD is looking fine, but 3 hours is looking good. You see 3 hours, it might break, and if the reds are going to green, then we are gonna see a bigger push maybe to these zones right here. If we, you know, this is of course gonna be in the next few days, in next week or so, but yeah, the price is looking really good. 4 hours MACD is looking pretty good as well. It might turn towards the upside. If that happens, then of course we're gonna see more upwards potential. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the Aster. What I would essentially do is, give me 15 minutes. What I would essentially do is check for the buy zones, see if the price holds. If it holds, you know, check the price, and if it goes up, you know, this is a good buy zone. If it doesn't, you still got a buy zone right here. If that doesn't hold, then of course we're gonna go more downwards. But right now the Aster is looking very bullish. It's got very good momentum, so I think this looks really good. But for the future updates, this is all gonna be, it's already in my Discord, so you can join for free in my Discord, and we got a free and a paid channel. But essentially this is where we post and we put more, you know, kind of daily stuff on coins and stuff like that. So we're building a new community right now, so join, and hopefully we're gonna see you up there. But that's pretty much it. We got the buy zones, so check for the liquidity zone, check for buy zones, check for sell zones, check this ascending triangle, and of course do not forget the bigger picture. If we go to 1 hour, right, this is the bigger picture. This is what you essentially have to mostly worry to be bullish, right? Because if we break down here, we are still bullish. We're just not going to be in this channel anymore, but we are definitely still bullish as long as we don't break this zone right here, which is going to be the big zone, and we start to progress here. We are still bullish, and we still expect the price to go higher. So that's pretty much it. Look, if you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe, and if you want me to do any more cryptos, any more, you know, trading analysis, drop it down in the comments, and hopefully we're going to see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.